found useful throughout your nursing degree are, I've got a nurse's dictionary, and it's got all the sort of vocabulary that you'll need throughout your time at university. I also bought a Royal Marsden Clinical Nursing Procedures book. That's a student edition, but you can also get the staff edition as well, and it tells you about how to do all different types of procedures. For medicines, a really good book, besides the B&F which you can get online, so you don't have to keep buying the books, is this one here. It's called The New Guide Medicine and Drugs. Complete home reference to over 2,500 medicines. Obviously it doesn't have all the medicines in the world or all the medicines that you're going to encounter in placement, but it has got a lot of them, the most common, and it really helped break it down in a much more simpler way. I was actually advised to get this by a member of staff at my first placement, and she had it when she was training to be a student nurse, and it's a really, really good book. It explains how drugs work on the body and what the different types of drugs actually do and how they do it, and those are all the sorts of things that you need to know whilst you're studying. Because in your first year, in your placement, you have to learn 5 medicines, and in your second and third year you have to learn 10 medicines. So you have to know all about the kind of indications, the side effects, therapeutic uses, the dosage, and so on. Also linking to that, I would suggest that you go on the NMC website and get a Standards for Medicines Management book. They're free. You usually get provided with your code of conduct whilst you're at university. That's usually just your student one. So I went online and I bought the staff code of conduct as well, and I also bought the Standards for Medicines Management, which you'll need again whilst you're practicing a placement. I bought this book, How to Master Nursing Calculations. This was a great help in helping me with my maths. I struggled with maths at the beginning. I had done for most of my educational life, so I was really nervous about my maths exam. So I had a little bit of a head start, and I bought this book offline, and it has practice tests all the way through on different subjects. Some subjects you will cover in your test and others you won't, but it's good to know a mixture of everything. And you also learn about how to read marge sheets, and how to work out drop rates, and how to work out drug calculations as well. So if I was going to recommend any book for nursing mathematics, it would be How to Master Nursing Calculations, and it's by a guy called Chris Tyerman. So if you go on Amazon, you can find that on there, and it's probably, I think I bought it for £5 or £6. This one is quite popular with students at university. It's Nursin Anatomy and Physiology in Health and Illness. It's got everything that you'll need to know about the body whilst you're studying at university. Obviously we're not training to be doctors, but we do need to have a sort of overall knowledge of what the body does, and the different areas of it. So it's broken down into the different systems of the body. A lot of it you will cover in your first year. It's good to use whilst you're revising for your OSCE physiology exam, and I know a lot of students that have bought this book. I think it's about £20, but it's definitely worth it because it will last you in your 3 years and way beyond that as well. And then finally, I found this book originally in the university library, but I thought it was so good I thought I'd buy it for myself. Really good reference book to use in your assignments. It's called Learning Disability Today, and it's edited by Stephen Carnaby. It's got loads of different professionals in there talking about different areas of learning disability nursing. You've got areas such as understanding approaches to learning disability, policy and legislation behind looking after people with learning disabilities, assessing and managing risks of people with learning disabilities, developing communication, working with people with challenging behaviour, working with people with profound and multiple learning disabilities, sexuality in people with learning disabilities, transition and loss, managing that, supporting people with autistic spectrum disorders as well. So there's loads of different stuff in there, lots of different topics, and I find a lot of it comes in useful for when you're writing your assignments. So those are the pick of the books that I would choose to take you all the way through your university degree. There are a lot more out there, of course, but these are the ones that I've got to hand at the moment that I've bought myself and found really useful. Most of them have been off Amazon, so I definitely go on Amazon and have a look round, and also just like check out your local charity shops, because you can find some good books in there that people have kind of, given to charity. And also like WH Smith as well, that's a good place to look for books for reference. So yeah, that's my advice on books.